What's up, y'all? All right, y'all. So let's get started. It's late. I did not know it was 12:30 already. Like time went by so goddamn quick. Hold up, y'all. Let me go get my charger. Let me go get everything I need, so I won't have to keep moving. All right, I'm back, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. Let me see. I'm surprised y'all up. I was like, I ain't gonna do it because it's late. I was like, my people probably sleep, but fuck it, I'm gonna do it because I said I was. All right, y'all. So, as we all know, Carmen and Corey, they're going through their usual back and forth. Thank you, Brian, for that cash app. You are already on it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you so much. Um, but yeah, they've been going back and forth or whatever. So this time, of course, Corey is dealing with somebody else, and Carmen, she's healing right now. So y'all already know Corey always running his mouth. Always got something to say. Carmen is always quiet. And this time, Carmen says she's not being quiet no more. She's letting it all out. So, y'all know she came out with the song. The song was deep. I like the song. And she was telling how he put the pow pow in her mouth. Um, he just did a whole bunch of crazy stuff to her. And he come back with what he had to say. And we about to listen to that real quick. Um, I think that's on the tea room. One thing I love about Carmen, even though the little girlfriend, she laughing in the background when he say certain things, Carmen never brings up any other woman. She has never brought that girl up at all. And that's what I've always said. You have no reason to bring up another woman. You have no reason to do that ever. Unless you still want that man. Okay, so well, this the girlfriend. Oh,
thing that's obviously going on. And this is honestly
really? I don't give a damn about what you gotta say, cause yeah.
Oh
We'll
yeah.
get into it.
Now, in that photo, it was Carmen and another young lady. Me drop receipt posted on Snapchat. No, I cannot post these photos here, but all I can say is, wow, I can't believe Corey posted these. Let's read some of these captions. Now, on one of the pictures, he said, I had sex with your best friend. Since you want to lie, let me drop receipts. Now, in this photo, Carmen is laid out with nothing on, and another young lady is there as well, and she has on no clothes. Then another one says, stop lying like you wasn't the one enjoying this and setting it up. Now, in that photo, it was Carmen and another young lady giving Corey top. Now, in this other photo, he posted the caption that read, "These are things she would put together, not me."
That's why you never let a fuckboy record you. He's just, you already know what type of nigga he is. A fuckboy.
Again, another photo with Carmen and no clothes.
She should sue the hell out of him. She should sue him. Because why would you put that on Snapchat? You know why? Because Corey has lost his power. Now that Carmen is coming out telling her story, she's putting her foot down finally after all these years. Corey has lost his power and he don't know what to do other than to spaz out. He all out his body now.
On and another young lady. Now, Corey did go on to say that he may be dropping more receipts. So basically, this is showing here that Carmen is claiming that Corey actually slept with one of her best friends in their bed.
Shout out to T for that cash app. Thank you, thank you, thank you. T, I'm telling you, T got bank. He
posted a photo of Carmen and this girl in their bed. So he's basically stating Carmen knew about this and she's just making all of this up, lying about everything. He also spilled some tea on Carmen's management, Carmen's mom, Carmen's status in the United States, how he's about to get custody of his kids and send.
Oh my gosh, this sounds like a repetitive cycle, dumbass. You said that before and you did nothing. You said the same exact thing before. She's going to get deported. I'm going to get custody of my kids. This, that, and the third. And you did nothing, jackass.
Carmen back to Honduras.
Yeah. I was just out of here, to be honest.
What?
Right there.
Ain't nothing in that one.
Yeah, I was really just out of here.
Now your body just was tired. You probably just collapsed.
Nah, facts. Nah, not really though.
You were not on your body get tired. You don't know you probably that bird happens. Shit, I be saying one of thing I just knocked out the whole thing.
Oh yeah. Y'all see Corey, man. Corey, with my baby right next to me. I had a long day yesterday, y'all. Your boy got blood on his brain. But you know, my heart rate. Oh yeah. My mom over here, by the way. All right, y'all.
Y'all heard what she said? She said your heart rate is sky high, meaning that he is over there panicking. He is over there panicking. How ironic. When Carmen drops her song, then he ends up in hospital bed. How goddamn ironic. Like, that's crazy.
So I know a lot of people looking for me to entertain this bullshit that just came out. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna go live right now. I was gonna go to war. I'm gonna be honest with y'all because it's crazy how people like to play. But I'm gonna just say this and we're gonna leave it at this. You know, I'm moving on. I ain't got time to even pay attention to that. You know, like it's the fact that I really moved on. And now people got to use whatever they can to get their career off the ground. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say this. For anybody that believe in any of that bullshit that y'all just heard, y'all a fool right along with them. Just keep that at that. All right, I'm going to leave that alone. We're going to say one thing. I'm going to speak my mind with Carmen, Floyd, Emily, Neb, all of them. Let me tell you something. Carmen ain't got nothing going on for herself. All right? She's an immigrant. I'm finna divorce her ASAP. And that's what they're trying to do. They trying to use this so that if I can entertain it and waze, not.
And he just don't understand that everything that she said is like he's telling on himself. The fact that you're, like I said, you lost your power. All you can do is try to drag it down. All you can do is try to get on here and say anything. You went to your lowest when you put that girl on the internet naked. That's how you know when a man is lost. This man is over there losing it, but he gotta play it cool. He gotta play it cool.
The divorce gonna get settled. You know what I'm saying? You don't got no papers, no none of that. Now, Floyd and Ebony, they've been trying to use Carmen for years to make money off her. We all know this. Well, y'all don't know this. See, the thing is, I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. It's too much that's going on the outside that y'all don't know. And these folks are there playing games. They know not to fuck with me. Like, why would y'all even fuck with me? I got too many videos of Carmen. Y'all see Carmen side beat up all this weird shit. First of all, it's amazing to me how she even get on. And you're not a writer. You're not a music artist. She don't do none of this.
The hate is real. Why wouldn't you uplift your wife, your baby mama? Why wouldn't you uplift her? You know, that's your wife and the mother of your kids, not even your baby mama. That is your wife and the mother of your children. It's a difference. It's a fucking difference. Like, it's sickening.
You gotta understand, this is somebody I've been with for 7 years. I know this girl more than any one of y'all think y'all know her. Like, Carmen don't got nothing going on for herself. She don't have no legal papers. The only thing she do is YouTube and scam people through the little cash app scam that y'all fall for. No, I'm just saying in real life, it ain't nothing there that she do. She don't have no other income. That's why she haven't been on YouTube.
And she over there laughing. But baby girl, I'ma tell you this. You might want to mind your goddamn business. You might just want to mind your business. I hate women like that. I hate women like that. What are you laughing for? Because a year or two from now, this may be you.
But she lost. My thing is this right here. You want to use all of this. Like, I got videos, I got pictures, I got messages, I got all of this. It's like, and then on top of it, it's amazing to me. Matter of fact, she's scamming y'all right now as we talk. She's scamming y'all right now as we talk. In the midst of her getting all y'all attention. But I'm not.
How do you know that? And your woman's sitting right next to you. I wish I would be with a man that would ever. Are you crazy? Girl.
I stand that, bro. I'm really not. Like, I'm moving on. You know what I'm saying? My life is going great. These folks gonna do whatever they can to try to come up. I could go back and forth. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I could go back and forth. I could draw all this proof on her. I got all the messages when she tried to fuck my nigga in the crib. You know what I'm saying? Because she ain't telling y'all nothing. Like, you got to speak on what's really going on.
Well, she did. It's because you asked her best friend in the crib. So what? It's cool when you do it, but it's a problem when she do it, huh? Mm-hmm.
I don't speak on trying to make me look bad and try to get sympathy so people can feel sorry for you. Show your true colors. Show who you really are. Show all the shit that you done, all the shit you do. I got hella videos y'all can show y'all. You know, along with the video where she admitted to
What pretty girl, Debbie? The new girl?
Me that her mom used me for all this. You want to say that I left you in the house with my kids? It's a lot of shit she said in that shit was just bullshit. I ain't gonna hold y'all. But the reason why I'm not gonna go back and forth, y'all, because I'm literally in the process of going to court, like, for this divorce. I don't have time to do all this on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this gotta get settled. Then you can do whatever you want to do. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, she's gonna do whatever she can to get her career off the ground, and y'all go fall for it. Listen to me real quick. I post proof of everything I can with this girl, right? Y'all just look at it, y'all look over it. This girl made a song and put lies in a song, and y'all believe in everything she's saying. Y'all really think that if I really did all of that, Carmen would have still been coming back to me? Carmen was just not in my house not too long ago.
Yes, she would.
In March for a whole month with me and Precious in Alabama. You was down there the whole time. And you were just, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what she was doing, people shit out or whatever. I don't know. And then when we went to Houston, it just too much. It shouldn't even make sense. Now the fact that I moved on, I got a new girl, and I'm not too much entertaining her for real. Now they trying to get my attention. But I'm gonna take that. I'm going to court, and I'm gonna say this on live, Florida and Ebony. I hope y'all prepared for me, because y'all know.
He's always going to court. Whatever. He said that before, didn't he?
Know how I get down. Fuck this internet. I'm just saying in general, fuck this internet. Like, y'all know in real life like how Corey get down. You can try to use an immigrant and come up off her anytime. See, the thing about it is like, them folks don't care about you. You feel me? And then you come with my kids. Like, I haven't seen my kids. You still haven't seen. Try to let me get in contact with my kids. None of this. It's just too much. We got so many proof. Everybody inside of SSG know Carmen. The Carmen that y'all don't know. Everybody inside SSG know.
My thing is this. Carmen, she's taken accountability for the things that she did. She said she wasn't perfect. Nobody is. But the fact that you even thought that you was going to get away with the things that you have done and been doing for years.
Know this shit. Everybody. She seen. I just show her the videos. I show her a lot of the videos that This the side that they don't see. They don't
I
know
wouldn't feel
Carmen.
bad in any other like circumstance, but I don't feel bad.
Yeah, because we know the truth.
I'm done.
You should mind your motherfucking business, bitch. That's what you should do. Mind your business. You have nothing to do with anything. I hate women like that. Like, listen, if something happened before me, I'm not speaking on it. Until you speak on me, then we have a problem. Carmen ain't never speak on her, acknowledge her, nothing. Nothing.
I could post these videos, y'all.
Nope.
I was sitting here thinking about like
Court.
that. I'm
It's
not
just straight court.
No, yeah, I'm just going straight to court though, because now she want to do all this. It's like I'm gonna go ahead and just get full custody of my boys. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time to go to war.
Yeah, I know what's about
It's time to go to war. Like real life, she can't do nothing. Use a full blown.
Okay, we know that already. Stop saying it, but she was. It was all good when you was with her. Now all of a sudden you got homegirl sitting beside you, and you feel like you just that nigga. Like nigga, fuck you.
Immigrant, huh? Okay, I'm just saying in general because it's just funny to me. Like, anyways, so I'm not gonna entertain that, y'all. Like, listen here. You feel me? I got real other shit going on in my life.
Not a damn thing.
I'm gonna let her have that.
Carmen.
But they gonna see me in the streets though. No, I'm just saying in general, like we'll go to court. And I know for a fact that this gonna hit home. This gonna hit hard. I want everybody. I don't care about no internet shit. I don't care about none of that. Like, it gonna hit so hard because it, like I really stepped back and left you alone, and I haven't even spoken on half of the shit that she done because I protected her image. I don't care about people speaking on me. You know what I'm saying? Because people gonna talk, but it's just the fact that she knows. We all know. Like, yo, you know, people don't know the real you, right?
He is so like he don't know what to do is so because he don't know what else Carmen gonna say. Like, Corey, just shut up while you here. Shut the hell up.
You know that I can speak on all of this, and you say that. Like, think about it. Can y'all make it make sense? Somebody that you said a guy put a gun in your mouth.
And even if like that.
No, what she said, she said put a gun in her mouth. She said I left.
Why is that BITCH still talking? Shut the up. You had nothing to do with anything. You were not there. Like, you was not there. You can't speak on nothing that happened because you wasn't there.
Putting the kids in the house starving. She said I fought her best friend in our bed. This would make me so mad. I would show y'all my Twitter. I show her shit. I would show her my Twitter. I show y'all videos. Like, you was the one want to have threesomes. You brought all the girls. I never brought no females to the crib to have no threesomes. She saw the proof.
I ain't defending no nigga. I'm gonna tell you that right now. If he was guilty, I was like, what's going on?
Yeah, I'm like, bro. I'm like, look at this. Like, this is what people don't see, bro. It's weird.
I don't even play like that.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's weird. So it's just funny.
Okay, so now I want to see what she had to say on that other video because people probably was getting on that ass. People was getting on that ass because you should have shut the fuck up. You don't know what's going on. I hate women like that. Why are you speaking on the old situation you was not there for? You're the new girlfriend. The only thing you could do is support your man, tell him when he wrong, and that's it. All that speaking on the woman, I can't get with that shit at all. Now, if Carmen was to come out and get out the gate, get out her body with her, that's something different. But Carmen ain't said nothing about that girl.
Honestly, primarily for those individuals who have been following me before Corey. And I feel like the reason why I'm saying this is mostly directed to you guys is because at the end of the day, y'all know me, y'all been following me, y'all been supporting me before Corey's existence. And even for those who I've met through Corey that have genuinely, like been supporting me and everything, supporting my relationship, appreciate you, all that great stuff.
Girl, ain't nobody supporting you. Don't nobody give a damn about you. They're only here, they're supporting you for the moment. When you and Corey are done, the people move on right along with them. So just cut it out.
But even for those who do not know me, I just want to just set some things clear. Like, it's the little things that's like, it's just been like, okay, yeah, I had to set some things clear. I wasn't going to do this whole live thing. I really wasn't. But then more and more I thought about it, I'm like, I have to. And so with that being said, First and foremost, I'm laughing because this shit is like really giving me a headache. But first and foremost, there's been like this whole thing that I've been seeing. Like, I'm just addressing the comments that I saw that are like, okay, now y'all are attacking my character and who I am. And I mean, I get it. Like, it happens. Like, it happens to the best of us. I mean, I'm not even coming on here to make it seem like my shit don't stink or like I'm perfect or like I don't fuck up. No, like that's not the point of this live. The point of this live is like, there's some shit that motherfuckers are saying that it's like, okay, period. Yeah, that's not true. So I'm gonna have to nip that in the butt. And so the first thing is this theory. Somebody said something like, I saw on multiple pages that I was the best friend of Corey's ex, and then now I'm dating him. That's not true. I want to make that clear. Corey and I met in April. We met in April. And this is now me setting timeline of things straight. We started dating on his birthday, May 31st. That's just like the first thing that I want to set. When I met Corey, this is the second thing I wanted to set straight, which I've expressed this before. So if you've been following me, you know this. When I met Corey, I knew nothing of him. I met him at my friend's birthday party, and I knew nothing about him. I was introduced by a mutual friend to him. And when we met, it was on some like friend shit, some cool shit. Like, oh, hey, what's up? Like, da da da. We talked, whatever. That was that. So that's the second thing I want to set straight. I did not know him. Unfortunately, I am not a YouTube internet as girl. I'm a model. I'm an actress. Yes, so I'm in the world to some type of degree, but I was never like a YouTube internet.
Well, wow. What are you acting? Because we don't know you.
Type of girl. So no, I did not know who Corey was. No, I did not know about his relationship until he told me. So that's just first of all. Everything that I know about him is what I knew through him.
Wait a minute. He's still married. So you know what up? Girl, I just thought about that. Homegirl land with a married man. These women just so disgusting, so goddamn disgusting. And the funny part is, these be the same women when they get married to somebody and it happens to them, they just can't understand why. Low down, dirty bitch.
Him and not through the internet. The moment that I decided to date Corey, no, I was not the girl who went and searched up his whole life. Obviously, when I started dating him, like very early on, he made our relationship or made my presence public for whatever reason he chose to do that. I cannot take accountability for somebody else's actions. I can only take accountability for my actions. With that being said, yes, I started to see, okay, this is what's being said about him. Like people was coming under my videos saying this, people was coming on my live saying that, etc., etc. At the end of the day, I'm a big girl. And so from y'all perception, y'all feel like this man is feeding me bullshit and I'm choosing to go for it, etc., etc. If that's the perception that you guys want to go for, there's nothing that I can do about that. I cannot control how you guys take a decision that I chose to make for my own life. At the end of the day, I'm woman enough to say, when the information was brought to me, when the cards was dealt to me, I chose to go down this route at the end of the day. And that's the decision.
We really don't care what route you choose to go down, ma'am. Just shut the hell up. When it comes to Carmen, just shut up. I don't give a damn about you and Corey. Whatever. But when it comes to Carmen, why are you speaking on that woman? Or why are you even watching her page? You already trying to be shady by laughing at him saying, oh, she ain't got nothing going on for herself. You're trying to be funny. You're on her page. Like, you're weird as hell.
That I'm going to have to live with for the rest of my life. So however that turns out, I think that I'm big girl enough to say, okay, I ate that little one, whether it turns out good, whether it turns out bad. So like, that's just like, I just wanted to get that shit all the way over with. No, I did not know Corey. No, I did not know his ex. No, I did not know anything about his past until he communicated it to me. Wait, you hear me? You can't hear me. Okay, period. Turn comments back off. Okay, cool. So moving along. Somebody wrote on a question thing saying, why do I feel the need to clear anything up? I do, because if I'm being honest, like I can't even sit here and act like like I said, I'm new to this world. And that's something that I'm not going to be sit here and try to act like I'm not. Like, I'm new to this world. I'm new to Corey's world. And I know that there's some things that I will never be able to control. And so I get that. But the things that I can control is me. And I can control what I put out there and that's what I can control. I can control what I put out there. So this is me doing that. After this live, oh baby, ain't no more explaining myself. Ain't no more like, y'all got it. Trust me, y'all got it. But for the sake of this moment and everything that's surrounding the situation, because of the sensitivity of the situation, some things do have to be addressed. So moving along, what's my next point? I wanted to set the record straight about that. So now, being in this relationship, going through this journey, over these last few weeks and everything, like I said, plenty of times people have come to my Instagram, my TikTok, my Twitter, all of my social media handles saying mean things, which is cool. Like, I get it. Like, a lot of y'all are kids. And so I'm not even talking to, if you're 18 and younger, like, I can't even talk to you. I'm 27 years old. I'll be 28 in 2 months. You and I can't hold the same conversation because you and I don't even have the same type of brain. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're barely.
Girl, bye. I'm done. Like, okay, let's get into Carmen's video because it's just like, all right, what's the purpose of addressing them then? Like, it's no purpose to that. That's so stupid. Why are you addressing kids? What's the purpose? All right, let me find this damn video. It's so hard for me to find her page. Yo, what's Carmen page name? Is it all about Carmen or something like that? I know it's not Carmen Pritchard anymore. Yeah, she didn't change that. All right, here we go. Yep, all about Carmen.
They all got plenty to say about me. That I'm dumb, that I'm not it, I'm embarrassment, that I can't lead other women. Some say they my biggest fan, but who knows? Well, maybe they will stop talking now that it is time for all about
I try to lead back on some cool shit, trying to move on some heel shit. But you want to keep talking. You really want to do this thing?
That bathroom, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. His closet here, my room, my closet here, right? We across from each other. This man felt like, move on. Like, I'm really been a minute that I've been on here to just even have a one-on-one moment with y'all, and so much had happened. So much had happened that I know a lot of y'all understand, a lot of y'all don't, a lot of y'all get it, a lot of y'all don't. So it's more so just like, this is coming from Carmen. This is what Carmen have to say. This is how Carmen feel. This is the only time moving forward that I will be speaking on anything that's old news, anything that is not in my present or is part of my future anymore. I will not be speaking on it no more. Because y'all drained and I'm drained with it too. Y'all been through it with me, but I really been through so much. And sometimes I really hate the fact that, like, you know, y'all looking at my life and y'all think everything is just about one situation or just one person. And no, guys, like, I have been dealing with so much that, like, I can write a book about it if I really was to put my everything into it and just break it down from day one all the way to here. Because until this day, still a lot of stuff that I haven't spoke about. It's a lot of stuff I haven't exposed. It's a lot of stuff that, you know, y'all really don't have no idea of. But let's get to how, let me just take y'all back a little bit to here, because after this video is done and I turn this camera off, it's moving forward now. It's moving on. I'm letting all this go, like right here, right now. I'm letting everything just out here. I'm not gonna address anything no more because I feel like I'm in a space where I'm ready to like move on. Like I'm really ready to put my foot into the next door. Like I'm ready to see like what the next page on my book is about. You know what I mean? And I know y'all probably like, well, Carmen already said this before, and you like failed us or you went back, like you didn't keep your word, you wasn't standing on business. And y'all, I was standing on all business that I could possibly could, you know, but okay, so you got to think about it, right? When all this even started, which is the beginning of this is, you know, how I got to this point on being solo is, you know, the end of last year when all this broke up. I'm not going to speak on what happened since 2016 all the way over there because I feel like y'all already pretty much know half of it. Everything is public, everything being out there. So y'all kind of already know enough of what I've been through. You know what I mean? But this is something that I haven't spoke on, and I'm going to speak on it just to kind of like touch.
What's up, Evo?
On it because I know other people really go through it too, and people just don't speak on it. And because I'm a public figure, I'm an influencer, it's like a lot of stuff that I go through. It's not that I have to explain myself to y'all, but it's to more of like share that with y'all because I know I can help a lot of y'all that go through the same thing, if that makes sense. So back in 2023, which was last year, around July, August, September, something like that. Everything was just going wrong last year. Like last year, just not really my year. You know what I mean? Like things start feeling off. Things start feeling like I was checking out. I wasn't there no more. And eventually, a lot of stuff starting to cause, you know, like little things in me to kind of pay attention. Like this is not the same, Carmen. Like you not even the same. You know what I mean? And like I'm just gonna go ahead and put it like this, right? If I can't really give you the days or month because I'm not sure. But last year, you know, like it was so much that I was fighting for. You know, like I just had a baby. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep my family together. I'm trying to change my family. Like,
and that could be a lot. Men don't understand that because they don't go through that. They don't get it at all.
I'm trying to do family things and stuff like that. But first is first. I never been a type of person to be lazy. Like I never had been that person to just see my ass on the couch and just don't care or just let the day go by day. No. I love to work. I love to hustle because I love to be able to get what I want or what I need. I'm not lazy at all. Like this right here is my passion. Me creating content is my passion. This is what I find myself at. So when I stop doing something that I love, that's when I realized, damn, Carmen, you not the same no more. Like I'm not motivated no more. When I have to go film, I will reschedule it or I make an excuse why I can't go. Like it was just not me, you know. So it's not me being lazy, but like damn, I'm dealing with so much, such as my relationship, kids, my mom, being a public influencer, being a friend, all this type of different emotions. And I felt like I have worked so much for so long that at some point, okay, Carmen, you do deserve to be that type of woman that you just get taken care of. Like you taking care of the kids, you're doing this, you're doing that. Like it's okay. Like your time is gonna come again where you're gonna have to work again or be back active or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily that I was just lazy or like I just threw myself away or like I just wanna be taken care of. Like I'm way far from the person that you have to take care of. Okay. Now, second, I did do something that I stepped out of the marriage, which was
And see, this is something that he never does. He never takes accountability. It seems like she always can take accountability. He can never take accountability. He's always pointing the finger at Carmen. Carmen did this. Carmen did it. Carmen did it. Accountability, please.
I did text someone that I wasn't supposed to text, but that didn't go past 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours. That didn't go past no more than a day. Okay. And when I got caught, like I have my consequences. Like, let's be honest. Like, let's really talk about what it really is. You know, I feel like I do hold a lot of pain inside of me from things that I have dealt with and things that I'm healing that y'all really don't know.
See, the difference between her and Ro Shiesty, she's always talking about, the things that the other person is doing. Carmen has already took accountability of what she's, doing wrong or what she's did wrong. And she's even said she wasn't a perfect mom. Um, Come on now. We all have fault in some things that we do. We can't do everything right. We don't have a rule book. It's not a direction book to say, hey, you gotta do this. We all gotta, we gotta figure it out. So with Charlene just fit, oh, I'm doing everything right. She's always right. The other person is always wrong. And Carmen, she's not that person. Also, another thing, Charlene is always talking about the other woman. You ain't heard Carmen say nothing about that girl yet. It never does.
No, like it takes a lot of healing process for me to even want to like, you know what I'm saying? I'm healed. Like, like and right now, me healing isn't necessarily like, oh, I'm healing from love or I'm healing. No, I'm healing from how I was treated as a woman. You know what I mean? Like I'm healing from all the scars that was done to me inside and outside, So when I got caught texting a guy that I wasn't supposed to text, like hands was put on me. Like I have a scar from that. You know what I mean? Like it's something that I would never forget that I did, but also I would never forget that it's something that was done to me. You know what I mean? That was my first time ever even stepping out of like the relationship. That it was even nothing that went all the way. Like it was just a couple text messages. It wasn't flirting messages. There was no let's link up messages. It was none of that. And I never sent no sexual pictures to nobody. The pictures that I sent is the same pictures that I would post on my story. Like, let's be honest, So after that day, the hands was put on me and drastically like crazy. I couldn't even go to the hospital because if I would have went to the hospital, it would have been an investigation on how did that happen to my face. So after that moment, I instantly got traumatized. Mind you, I had really been dealing with the cheating, with the lying, with the betraying, all that. Cool, it's cool. Like, don't have like other physical fights before, all that. We done had police call on me. Okay, cool. I get all that, But after this moment, I instantly felt, I was like, this is not love. This is not love, because there's no way that after so many times I sit here and say, okay, with tears in my eyes and say, I forgive you. The one moment that Carmen do something wrong, instead of you trying to understand why I did it, what pushed me to do that, or what was you?
Did you text the number back?
No, I don't know. It just sent me it. Like I was just on Instagram and I just looked at my little message notification and I seen that little video. I ain't clicked on it or nothing. I just seen it.
Just block the number.
I did.
You thinking like there was no question asked, there was no type of trying to understand why Carmen did something like that I have never done before, So it really was like you in danger, like you in danger, like I can't promise that nothing else will happen because I don't know, you know what I mean? But I knew I was in danger the moment that I was like, damn, like if you wouldn't stop. I wouldn't have a pretty face no more. Like if you would have stopped, you would have destroyed my face, my eye. Like
that's what he was trying to do. Again, because he felt like she was talking back to him and she shouldn't have been. That's how he felt. Because again, when she talks back, it seems like, oh, I'm losing my power. When he's saying, oh, I'm going to Miami, I'm pretty sure Carmen used to act a certain way. And because she's no longer acting that way, she didn't give him the response that he wanted. And she was like, she was popping her shit. Oh, all hell broke loose. That's a bitch ass nigga for you.
Do we really want, like, do I really, like, when, don't get me wrong, like, it's so much that I really want to just let it out and really talk about. But at the same time, what I keep in the back of my mind is the fact that my kids have to grow up and see this and hear all of this. So this is a way of me still like protecting even just my peace for my own sake, because when I go to speaking to certain stuff, I letting people into my life. So now I'll give you more reasons to attack me, to say things about me and this and the third. But like, this is the end, you know what I mean? Like, I had enough of just being cool, like, she's unbothered, like, she's not gonna be this, she's gonna be that. It's so much more that I can go from 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. But now, let's just take it to exactly how we even got here now, you know? So after that moment, it was still like, damn, you know, okay, like, I know I was wrong for what I did, don't get me wrong. And that moment, I realized, like, dang, guys can take what is done to them, you know, like, guys can say when girls do exactly what they do. So I knew, like, okay, this is a different type of person.
Baby, they fold like a pretzel. I'm trying to tell you, they fold like a pretzel. They cannot take nothing that we can take. We take it like a pro. They cannot handle it. They cannot handle it at all.
Like, this is a person that I can't even recognize right now because you different, you know, okay. We let 2-3 months pass by. After that, mind you, the same night of everything that was done of stuff, I stayed at home. You went out. You went and cheated the same night just because you want to get your get back because I cheated on you, whatever. You know, stuff's still going, mind you. After I'm in the bed, in the room, just crying my ass out, black eye, all of that. 2-3 months after that, you know, I was just not myself. I couldn't even focus. We went back to our manager to say we're gonna go back work. Mind you, I went back to the manager.
And then here's my thing, like, now he went out that same night to go get back. That's that kid shit, that childish ass shit. As if you haven't done enough. As if you have not done enough.
Manager to work for me. I wanted to get back on my stuff, like call Carmen be on her shit. But nah, this person couldn't let that happen. So that person said, no, you know what? Let's get back to this. Let's see, like, how can we come back to YouTube? Like, what can we do that? So he introduced himself into it. So now we back together as a couple working back with the manager, right? So now, in this time, we having a schedule what time we shooting from what time to that. If we have a time to shoot, I like to shoot. If I don't feel like your energy is matching my energy, I'm not gonna shoot with you. And that's just how it is. And we always been like this. Like, if one of our energy is not matching, it won't be no video because we're not gonna fake it. So one time, right? Mind you, we're arguing, we're going back and forth. We're not in the right space at all. This one morning that we had to film. Mind you, the day before that we had to film, we didn't film because
hey, Pop,
the attitudes, problems. The next day, I text my manager. I personally text my manager. I said, hey, today we're not going to film. Like, the vibe is not the same vibe. There's no point for y'all keep coming here and y'all wasting time. Like, y'all come here, camera people come. We're not shooting nothing. Y'all have to leave. And it's like a day was wasted, you know? So when he comes back, because he went for a walk. When he comes back that morning, he tells me, why will you cancel work? We'll do that. I said, bro, you're not the same. You're not even doing what you're supposed to be doing. Your energy is not the energy. Like, we're not going to fake it just because we need it, or like, that's not the case. And one thing about me, like, I never fake anything as if like, oh, my energy is just not this, but let's fuck it. Let's still do a video. No, everything that we did was part of the videos, content, all this, all that. Okay, cool. So now we're going back and forth because I cancel work day because the energy is not given, and I hate when I have to force a person to act. Like, a lot of videos that I've done, the energy wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like, I made the videos. I did the videos. When I did acting like a pinky doll in that video, Shenane from Marley, I do majority of the part, and that's me acting up, like me getting you to laugh, to react. Like, don't you ever in your try to even paint me as like I'm lazy or like you just did everything. Because even every money that was spent on each other, whatever, we both made that. We both were making money, and let's just not touch that. But anyway, so after all them videos, right, now we start to shoot another video. The energy is not given. I've been arguing back and forth. The camera people see, like, bro, I gotta tell you, like, you not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I mean? I'm getting irritated. So it's like, fuck it, we just do whatever video. And that's not how I work. So now we're going back and forth about it. And I'm trying to express my feelings that I'm not going to work with you when your energy is this. And you can't tell me your energy is not that when I've been living with you for years. I know when you start acting different, just like you know when I act different. I know when your energy is not the same. This day, y'all, he was 9.
Absolutely, I remember that. I remember when the camera guy, he was trying to expose Corey, and he came out and he was like, yeah, Carmen, no, he was like, Corey knocked Carmen across the floor almost. And Carmen was like, that did not happen.
10 in the morning. Like, I swear, no smoking, no drinking, no nothing was involved early in the morning. We got all, we mad, you know, we arguing, we fussing. So I go into the bathroom, he goes into the closet, he goes and tells me, I finna go to Miami, you deal what you gotta deal with, because that, you know, I hate when you tell me you're about to go to another state when we argue, because why you finna go to another state? And when you go to Miami, does nothing good come out of Miami, bro? Like, don't play. Like, you know what you was doing. So cool, mind you, I said, all right, I said, yeah, go ahead and do that. You keep showing me your true colors. This was literally the last words that came out of my mouth. I said, you are showing me your true colors. My closet was right here. His closet was right here. If y'all remember the old videos and y'all seen our old house, that bathroom, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. His closet here, my room, my closet here, right? We across from each other. This man felt like I attacked him by saying, go ahead, show me your true colors then. That man put his shorts up, came and instantly grabbed me by my neck and put me against the wall. And if you ever been like that, you know you can't breathe, you can't talk. So I'm trying to just move away around to get this person out of me. Okay, so by the time I'm trying to move myself out, move my head or something, his hands are still on me, y'all. Like, his hands are still on me. This man's stronger than I am, so be for real. So this hand's still on me. So now by this time, I'm on the floor. He's picking me up. This man done put me to sleep or whatever it was. I black out. I'm on the floor. Now, when I come back to my sense, I open my eyes. All you hear is gun clicking. I'm here gun clicking. You changing whatever it is that you changing. I hear a gun, a weapon. I'm on the floor. By this time, I'm in the bed. I'm on the floor in the room.
And all this because she said, you showing me your true colors. Like I said, he felt like he was losing his power. And I feel like because Carmen was no longer reacting the way that he wanted her to when he said, oh, I'm going to Miami, because he knows that he cheats in Miami and Carmen knows that. So she probably was spazzed out before. And now that she wasn't doing that, he didn't like that, especially because of the whole Michi situation and stuff like that. He's still thinking about that. His pride hurt over that. So what he's doing now is, it's like, okay, I lost my power, so now I'm gonna make you feel it in the worst way, and that's fucked up.
Oh, you feel me? I'm here, you coming out the bathroom with a gun. I'm not thinking at that moment, you loading the gun, are you not loading the gun? Where are you? I'm not thinking of any of that. But it's the principle that you coming close to me with a gun. So now that I saw you had the gun in your hand, I got up, and the moment that I'm trying to get up, you pull me against the wall one more time. You put the gun in my forehead. You put the gun inside of my mouth, and you put the gun like inside of my head. You kept telling me to shut up. You say, shut up, Carmen. Shut up, I'm going to shoot you. Shut up, Carmen, I will shoot these guns. Like, shut up, shut up. So what the fuck am I supposed to do? Am I not supposed to be scared of you? So at this time, it's only me and you in this fucking room. Your brother, your uncle, they in the house. Your uncle standing in the room outside. Your other brother standing upstairs. I come outside and say, hey, I'm calling names. I'm calling names. I'm calling names. I go outside and call your uncle because that's the only person that could have come and control you, right? Okay, I go outside. By the time I come outside, you sitting in a shower like you just finna kill yourself. Like you just don't know what to do. But this whole time, you putting the gun on me.
Because now it's like, okay, so she went to go get the uncle. Now he's in victim mode. Because now he's like, oh, okay, now I'm about to play victim because of the things that he just did to her.
Forehead, my mouth, the side of my head. Like, let's not play. And this is something I will never in my life even lie about. There's no reason for me to lie about this. You know what I mean? So, okay, cool. So after this day, like, his uncle talked to him in the bathroom first. He talking to your uncle all day. His uncle come out. He seen bruises on my neck and asked me, what happened to you, girl? I said, oh, he didn't tell you. He put his hands on me without me even touching him. Mind you, other times that we probably got into a physical fight, probably like grab him, push him, slap him, something like that, you know. But this time, on my kid. Now, one time did I lay my fingers on this man. Now, one time did I punch him, grab him, hold, nothing. Nothing. And it was 9:10 early in the morning. You know what you was doing, and what you was doing was you, oh, let me scare her. So that's what the fuck you did. You scared me. So after that day, I never saw you the same. I couldn't even have sex with you the same. So boom. Now this time, my best friend Tay was still here. Me and her take a trip to Atlanta. We were supposed to only be gone, y'all, for like 3, 4, 5 days. I swear. She's going through with her boyfriend. She's pregnant. I'm going through with my relationship. So it was like, let's just go out for a vacation or a getaway, something. So yes, I ended up leaving the house first after we had got into it, whatever. Then I ended up going to Atlanta without telling him my kids wasn't here. They was in Alabama. So like, I can leave if I want to. You know what I mean? So I left. In the midst of me living there, he found out that I was in Alabama somehow. I mean, in Atlanta. Somehow, some way. Now he go to text my phone, threaten me. He sent me the address. He said, "Oh, you at this address?" Boom. All right, bet. So now I'm paranoid, y'all. I'm telling Tay, I'm like, Tay, this man got the address. Oh my God, we need to go. We need to find another Airbnb. Tay, like, turn your location on. Turn location off. Like, if you say you love me, you say these.
Yeah, that's too much. That's entirely too much. And then when she also was like that, when she got back with him, she felt like she couldn't trust him, so she would just follow him and try to figure out what he was doing and who he was talking to. That's not a way to live. If I gotta do that, I don't want to be with you ever. Like, what is the purpose? You're gonna be miserable your whole life.
You that like, why would you want to put your loved one in a situation of where they scared of you, where they fear of you, where they only doing things now because they scared of you? That's not love. That's not love at all. You know what I mean? So now I'm in Atlanta like 13, 14 days, y'all. Me and my friend. 14 days we stay in Atlanta. We come back home. When I come back home, I came back home completely checked out. Completely knowing that you are not the same and I can't see you the same. And I lost myself here. I can't be here no more. Like, it got to the point where I prefer for my kids to be with my mom. Because I couldn't be a mom to my kids. Because I'm dealing with you. All your bullshit. You feel me? Like, people always want to say, oh, y'all barely keep your kids. Y'all barely know it wasn't there, y'all. Like, it got to the point where I fucking lost myself. I couldn't be a fucking mom. See, it's asking me for things. They crying. I'm getting pissed off. And when I catch myself screaming at them too loud or like I'm about to put my hands at them, I hold myself back. Because I'm like, okay, you got too much going on.
Yeah, the babies ain't do nothing. But that's the life when you're dealing with, like, you're doing shit by yourself. It's basically you're a single mom. You're doing everything. Like, at the end of the day, she's dealing with Corey. He's a big ass kid. She's dealing with the kids and she's trying to deal with herself. So it's just like overwhelming.
Don't take it out on the kids. You feel me? So even if I ever scream and see it, like I even felt bad, I turn around and I look at my baby and I say, I'm sorry. And I will ask God to forgive me because I knew that I'm not in the right space for that, So when it came to me not working and just being lazy and my kids that, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Y'all, I can't even operate as a woman for myself. Mm-hmm. And I'm the little bit of what I can operate. I'm trying to make sure this person good. I'm trying to make sure my marriage good. I'm trying to make sure we still good. Like, even though all these people is doing this to you, you're going through all this shit. You're going through this. You're going through that. Hey, Carmen here, right? Carmen got you. Carmen got you. You feel me? No matter where I had you, bro. No matter where I did at all fucking time. So now, boom. So now it comes down to the moment I'm walking out the house. I walked out of the house because you constantly telling me, oh, you need to find somewhere to go because I got company coming. You need to find somewhere to go. There was October 11th, CJ's birthday. There was nothing safe about no CJ fucking birthday, but you kicking me out of the house. Wow. I got Katie right here on my hip. And see her running around and me and him arguing. And he said, you need to find somewhere to go. I looked at you dead in your eyes and I said, what you want me to do with these kids? I had nowhere to go. He looked me back and said, that's for you to figure it out. I said, you know what? That's all I needed to hear. I got you. I'm going to figure this shit out. Watch. My mom was still in the house. So that same night, he went out. So I told my mom, I said, Mom, we gotta pack my shit. I just can't do it. Mind you, still to this day, this probably how my mom gonna find out what happened. Because to that moment, I still wasn't telling my mom what was going on between me and him. I wasn't telling my mom about this or about that. So now it came down to me, her packing our stuff. All my bags was left in the garage. Inside of the house, my kids' stuff, everything inside of the garage. I only took 2 suitcases with my clothes and my kids' clothes, just temporarily to figure out, okay, I need to get a place. I left. It was 2, 3 in the morning. I go to Cat House. I go to cat house. I took my mom my keys. We in cat house. The next day, I woke up to a message from 6 in the morning. If I can put it up, y'all gonna see on the screen. At 6 in the morning, he texting by.
Let me say, come get your stuff. It'll be outside waiting. Thanks. Okay, so I did see that picture before, but I thought he said that she was trying to move out or some shit. He ain't say he was kicking her out. That motherfucker is sick.
My phone with a picture with all my bags outside of the garage and said, come pick your stuff up. Thank you. All my shit outside of the house.
Ain't nothing good gonna come to that man. Nothing. And I'm not even wishing nothing bad upon him. I don't care what nobody says. The way that he treated that girl, baby, your karma is coming. It is coming. Putting that fucking girl out with y'all kids together, are you dumb?
Like, your kids stuff out the house. Your kids didn't do nothing to you. If you really care about your kids from the first place, you would have protected your kids. You would have known. You would have made.
Right, because first thing he should say, oh, you can go, but my kids ain't going nowhere. You know, I'm putting you out. I ain't putting them out. But the fact that you put the kids out too, you really ain't give a damn about them kids. The only reason why you brought up kids was to get Carmen's attention because she was ignoring the fuck out of you. She ain't one of them, oh, I'm going to ignore him, but every time he says something, she got something to say back or vice versa. She keep bothering him, but no, not with them. It's always Corey, Carmen. She's always chill. She won't say too much. This is her first time really opening her mouth, to be honest. I ain't never heard Carmen say anything like this.
Make sure your kids were good anywhere that went with me. Even though you know I'm not going to put my kids in no risk or nothing, but you as a father, you were supposed to do your part as well. Now, one time you care about it, did your kids was going to eat? Did Kaden have diapers, wipes, clothes? Do they need where they... You didn't care about none of that. You like at all. The moment you put my stuff and your kids' stuff out the house, that's the moment that you stop being a father. Mm-hmm. That's the moment you start being a father to your kids.
Absolutely.
So now all this time, that's when I started the new channel. I get it back to all of these. I'm showing you this. I'm showing you that. Okay, boom. I went back. And unfortunately, it wasn't part of my plans. It wasn't part of this what Carmen wants to do. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was not on my books. You know, and the only reason why I even got back in contact with this man was because it was in my heart to let you know I'm not keeping the kids away from you at that time. But at the time when he wanted to see the kids was not with me. So now that y'all saw me, I'm getting my new place. So at this time of me getting my new place, I'm realizing like I can't be by myself. I can't take care of myself. I can take care of my kids myself. Mm-hmm. But not even just that. It's the fact that even while being in a relationship, I was taking care of my kids myself already. Wow. You know, like I'm keeping the clothes clean, shoes clean, diapers, already taking care of CJ, making sure this, making sure that. Don't get me wrong. I have slack on some things to do as a mother. I have. I mean, who doesn't? And I had CJ at 19, 20 years old. So I have like a slack on a lot. I'm not going to sit here and act like I just been the perfect mother ever. But
let me ask y'all this question. When will y'all ever hear Charlene say something like that? Never.
I have been a great mom ever. You know what I mean? So in this time that I'm my own place, I'm figuring things out. Now I'm showing that, you know what, I can do this. Like this what I needed to know that, Carmen, you never needed a man. Nope. You never needed a man for your dreams, for your purposes, for your goals, for your emotions, for your mental health, for your physical. You never needed a man, but you wanted a man. That's right. The difference. And that time is so much that I could have did and sat here and spoke to y'all about so much fucking shit that until this day, I'm still not speaking on because I was protecting him. I was protecting the father of my kids. I wasn't protecting you because, oh, I just love you something. No, I was protecting you because you're the father of my kids. And my kids got to grow up with all of this being out there. But let's not really forget that I can really sit here and talk about everything. And it's just from just the physical fighting, from every cheating that you've done that never even touched social media. All the times I caught you doing shit that never got exposed. Your raffles, your life, our life, all these other, like, don't sit here and trying to put things on me just because your life is not going how you wanted to go. Don't try to blame me for your decision that now you got your poor life because you don't know how to make your next move, because how you gonna make a next move? Like, you know, you needed me at some point. But you're not gonna talk about that. Instead,
still to this day, like the fact that his mom, the girlfriend, was in the background talking, like, let's get on his mother. Like, at the end of the day, like, I know as a mother you feel the need that you got to take up for your child, but baby, let me tell you something. That my son wrong, he wrong. He is fucking wrong, and I'm gonna let him know you're wrong. Ain't no way I'm gonna be on the internet so, oh well, she ain't innocent. We all know that Carmen is not innocent. And she not saying that she is. She's saying that she did shit and he did shit too. But what he's trying to say is Carmen did everything.
instead, this you decided to, let me prove a point. Let me play the victim here. And let me tell the whole world Carmen's story. That's what really hurted me the most. That's what really broke me, because it was like, out of everybody, you really know deeply and detail by detail my story. My story was never keeping from you. I never kept nothing away from you. There's no way we made it 7 years in our relationship and you didn't know where I was from. There's no way we made it 7 years in our relationship and you felt like I was using you.
Let him tell it. He's a liar.
How? You didn't start a YouTube channel by yourself. That just was Corey. We started this shit together. It was Carmen and Corey. And let's be technical for real here. People fell in love with me. For real, for real. People was watching this shit for me. I make you act crazy. You do pranks, now you make me act crazy. People want to see me act crazy. People want to hear me talk Spanish. People want to see what a Latino crazy ass wife I was. They want to see how funny I am. You funny too, don't get me wrong. You a character. You too, you play your part too. But don't discredit me, because I never discredited you when we both did this shit together. You didn't create my Instagram. I had my Instagram before you. I met you. My Instagrams already had a lot of followers before I even met you. I had more followers than you already on Instagram. But never cared for it because I never even talked to them. I never bragging like you always do. Oh, I've been famous on Facebook. Nobody give a fuck about no Facebook. You wasn't getting paid on no fucking Facebook. And you too.
She really clocked his ass real quick. She said, don't nobody give a fuck about no Facebook. Nobody was getting paid on Facebook. He always do say that, like, oh, I was already lit. I was already, like, whatever.
You didn't start a YouTube and just Corey preaching. It was Carmen and Corey. Hey, Carmen name was first for a reason, huh? It could have been Corey and Carmen, but it was Carmen and Corey. And not even that, guys. It's just the fact that, like, it's so much that I'm not getting credit for. You know what I mean? Like, I give all the credit when credit's due, no matter who is who. But don't try to paint a picture to me like I'm just this, I'm just that. And I'm gonna give you this. I am dumb. I am stupid for being back into that space that I should have never went back, but I don't regret it.
The original video is on Carmen's page, all about Carmen.
The reason I don't regret it is because now I'm able to move forward the right way. Like, I'm not moving forward, or I'm not doing anything with the question in back in my mind, like, what if this would have worked? How is he gonna feel? What if, like, I don't have any more of that questions. Like, now it's just move on, go straight forward for what you want, how you want this to be. So me going back there, guys, it was a weak moment. It was more of like, let me try one more time. Let me try one more time. I'm the type of person that I'm a fucking try until I can't try no more.
And you can see that. You can tell that. To the point that she is mentally and physically drained. And she just keep trying, and she just beating herself down. And to this point, like, he doing his own thing. He having fun. Whole time, when she said she left, he had invited the other girl to come right on over. Like, what type of women is he calling that would even do something like that? Like, Where's your fucking morals? I don't understand these women. They're disgusting. There's no way I want to lay with somebody else's husband. There's no way.
I am, guys. I'm fucking sorry, but I am. But I learned my lesson, so I promise you, I'm not going to be in the same position again. But in the meantime, I went back to try one more time for my kids. Because I wanted my family to be fucking together for my kids. When I see my kids happy, everything else don't matter. Like, I disconnected from everybody, from my team, from my family, from my friends, from social media, everybody. It wasn't that I'm keeping it a secret. It was just, let me figure this out. Let me deal with my life privately. But guess what? Throughout this whole time, y'all already knew because a motherfucker couldn't keep that shit on the low. A motherfucker trying to prove a point, and I guess the point was, hey, yeah, y'all see I can get her back. You got it. You got it. Because I did went back, but not because you wanted me to. I went back for my own reasons. And guess what? Now I'm able to let you go for my own reasons too. Not because of what you have done or what you have said, because that God gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you did was fucked up. There's no other way I can put it there. What you did was completely fucked up. I will never forget it. And I do understand where people was coming from when they saw me back in that space. Like, why would you do that?
I feel like he did it the first time. He seen how bad it fucked Carmen up, because that was when she was pregnant. I remember she was going through a lot of shit when she was pregnant with that first baby. And he was putting her through so much, and it was hard to watch. Like, it was really, really hard to watch. And I feel like when he started realizing, like, oh, she not gonna leave. She love me too much. Or she need me. Or whatever he was thinking in his mind that made him feel like that she wasn't ever going to leave, that's when he started dogging her, just intentionally. Like, it's sickening.
When this man told the whole wide world that you are this, that you are that, your story, your this, your that. I'm sorry, y'all, but I had to be back in those shoes. And guess what? I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't said this a lot, and I'm going to say it now. Being back in those shoes only made me stronger. I came back at that situation stronger, way more stronger than I did the first time. Because now I was able to rewind. I was able to sleep with the person who destroyed me the most. I was able to be around and look at a person again. After you hurted me, you destroyed me, you broke me into pieces.
I'd have been whooping his ass. I'm just being honest. He definitely did break her down. He did that.
Pieces and everything. That made me stronger. And now I'm able I can see here and answer any questions. I can see here and talk about any situation that you didn't talk about. I can see here and break down everything. Because even when things are being told to y'all in a different way, it's never be told to y'all how it needs to be said. Like, there's no, when the story's being explained, they playing like they the victim and I was just an asshole. Like, I'm the problem. I'm this, I'm that, and this and that. But let me be honest with y'all. Like, I did do a lot of stupid shit. I did keep quiet for a lot of reasons. And to this day, like, we can talk about a lot of stuff. Like, I don't have nothing to do with you, what I got going on. And the long as it doesn't involve your kids, don't speak on my name. Don't talk about nothing that I got going on. Just because people are in these don't like Carmen train and everybody hopping on it, that doesn't mean you get to hop on it. Because you, out of everybody that's hopping on this hate train, knows that girl, they're powerful. But guess what? I'm being more powerful by keeping my silence. Because I still have a story to tell. And I'm not gonna tell my story.
Shout out to Debbie for that cash app. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Ooh, Debbie got bank. Okay. Ooh, Debbie got money on.
Just because I feel like it's already told and fuck it is, but let me just go ahead and no. I have a story to tell, and I want to tell y'all the way I want to tell y'all, so y'all can understand and feel me. Right now, the thing that got me is I went back. I don't regret it. I learned my lesson. Now I'm stronger than ever. I'm able to move on forward. I'm able to block it. I'm able to ignore it. It's finna be a year. These men haven't stopped talking about me yet. It's finna be a year. I haven't got bullied. I haven't stopped getting bullied, harassed yet. So what am I supposed to do? Sit here and address everything every time? No, guys, no. And on some real shit, y'all. I am drained. I am overwhelmed. I went through that stage of leaving my family, getting myself together by myself,
Right.
taking care of my kids. I was a single mom. I went back to that space. That space is not for me no more. Instead of you showing me you really love me, you really want me, you really fighting for me and my heart and my soul, you took me back to your sister's house where you had your assistant living there. An assistant that was with you since we broke up. Since we broke up. This is the girl you brought to the house. The next day you put my shit at the house and send me a message, come get my shit. You want me to come get my shit because you was gonna bring her into the house. Be fucking for real, but we're not speaking about none of this, right? You just want to sit here and say, I got played, I got lied. You didn't get lied on nothing. When you signed the I do papers, you knew it. And from my understanding, you necessarily never did it to help me. You said because you fell in love for me, you wanted to help me. That actually was never, your main reason was never because, oh, her mom got me. Please don't speak on my mind. Don't you ever in your fucking life speak about my mother again on camera or off camera. You don't have no fucking right to mention my mama name.
Carmen is going in on his dumb ass. Like, she's fed up. Like, just listen to how she's speaking. Like, oh, you can hear. Like, she has so much rage.
You don't have no fucking right to speak about no fucking body on my fucking family. You hear me? Because nobody in my family ever did shit to you but fucking loved you and cared you and did anything good for you. Until this day, my mom don't fucking hate you the way she should. Because guess what? I protected you all these fucking years. I protected you from telling my mom everything you done to me, everything we've been through. Every time my mom asked me about something, guess what I would say? That's for a video, mom. That's a storyline, mom. No, the fuck was not. I wish it was. That shit was not. So to this day, please don't you ever say my mom forced you to do anything. Because my mother never forced you to do shit. Nobody put a gun in your head and said, marry this girl so you can help her with this. Nobody did that. That was never an agreement. That's not no sign on paper, no video, no nothing. You did it because your stupid ass said you was in love and you wanted to help me if you could. Because guess what?
Man, Carmen is chewing his ass up. I love every bit of it. Talk your shit. Because she don't never say nothing. This man, every time they break up, I can't even say break up, they go through what they go through. He always on the internet talking like a female. She never says anything. She's always laid back unless he plays with her, for as being a mom. And, she got every right to speak up on that. But any other time, she says nothing. This time, she said, yeah, you played with the wrong one.
Even when I got married with you, that was not no green light that I was going to be able to get anything. So moving forward, don't you speak about my mother ever again, because you don't have no reason to speak on my mother at all. My mom never been two-faced or anything at all. And that's why it hurt me so much, because guess what? After all this shit, my mom is not a good terms with me. My mom, I don't know when was the last fucking time me and my mom be in this position. And being in this position where my mother hurts me so much because I know.
Also, her and the mom must not be talking because of Corey. So the mom found out that she went back to Corey and she stopped talking to her. Wow.
Like, damn. All because of you. Because of you. Because of you protecting you. And then protecting you. You do all this shit publicly. Drag my family in it. Then I go back into that. I understand my mother. I do. I really do. But like I explained to her and she understood, okay, I get it. And what I told my mom is this: Mom, I went back because I was scared. I was scared that if things don't go his way, I don't know what can happen to me. There's no reason why we at your sister are physical fighting because you want my phone. You want these. You wanted to see who was texting me. You wanted to see what rapper slid in my DMs, what rapper had. All because you're trying to prove a point to the world that don't give a fuck about you. That don't give a fuck about you, not one or two. At all. So you put me in the same house as the assistant for one that you be fucking with for 7-8 months. Same girl that came and slept in my bed in the house.
Wait a minute. I thought she said his sister. Meaning I'm thinking blood sister. I'm fucking confused. Wait.
The next day after
the assistant. That's what she's saying. She's saying the assistant.
my manager husband went and picked up my shit from my house. But you hate my team so much, right? Yeah, that's why you hate my team so much. Because they opened the doors to me. They helped me. You hate them so much because they the one they see the vision. They the one they want me to win. They the one they want me to see, like, Carmen, you can be so much bigger with these. Without them, or with them. So don't, like, it's not about you coming for the people that help me. You're more mad because you see that they know the real you, and that's what pisses you off the most. Yes, I feel bad that I lied to my team, I lied to my mom, I lied to my friends, I lied to the real ones I had on my team, just to be back in that space with you. Being in that space with you made me realize, like, damn, I smoke more, don't want to eat, my mind going crazy because my trust issues fucked up. I don't trust you. I can't even trust you to get up and walk out the door without me thinking who you finna go call, who you finna go text. I gotta get up and go behind you the door. Like, no, it's not. That's not okay. No, and that's what we don't talk.
Like living in misery. Who wants to do that? Like, okay, so somebody said, because I'm trying to figure this out with the assistant. Like, so the new girlfriend is not the assistant. Because that's what I thought. I thought he was messing with the assistant. Because I'm like, what? Like, I don't know. But he's supposed to have slept with the assistant. Somebody said the sister and the assistant in the sister's house in Alabama. Okay. My bad, y'all. Hold up.
We was in a house. I was taking care of all your grown ass men that you brought in the house. I was putting food in everybody's mouth, but you're not gonna talk about it, right? You're gonna say that I was lazy. But how I was lazy though, and I would still be able to put food in the house.
Y'all don't hear me talking. I'm cleaning and I'm reacting.
I was paying the light bill at some point because you couldn't keep up with the light bill. Remember?
Oh wow! With that. Look, he ain't gonna tell nobody. He ain't gonna tell nobody that he couldn't pay the light bill. Why you ain't tell nobody that, Corey? What is going on? See, that's that nonsense. He ain't gonna tell nobody that shit.
Anything else, I helped you with any way that I possibly could. So going back into that space only made me realize, like, damn, you still the same. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna give you a credit because I said I always give you a credit. You have changed in some way.
Hold up, y'all, but this is my thing. This is my question. Now, she did say she went back because she said that she was scared. Then she also said that she wanted for her boys to have their family or whatever the case may be. Whatever it was. What made her leave again? Did he cheat again? Because I missed that one. Did he cheat again when she went back? Because that one was on the tea room. I remember something happened on the tea room where though she was like, quiet about going back. She didn't want nobody to know. And then next thing you know, she left again. That was God. That was God. That was God.
But as a man to a woman, you will never change because you haven't changed. You constantly worry about this, worry about that, worry about this, worry about that. But you get on social media and you want to seem like you worry about your kids, like you worry about this. When's the last time you talked to your kid? Matter of fact, what's Kaden pull-up size? Run that back to me real quick. When? Wow. I don't say I'm keeping you away from your kids because I'm not. Me having you blocked has nothing to do with you trying to reach out to your fucking kids. Your mama got my number. Your sister got my number. Your uncle got my number. Your brothers got my number. All your homeboys got my number. You want to see your kids? Say, hey, can you reach out to one of them and let me talk to my kids? If a father want to be a father will be a fucking father. I'm not going to call you to be a fucking father. Nor am I going to have my kids looking for their father. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to do that. You don't take care of the kids financially at all whatsoever. So what the fuck I need you in the life for? And God can have another man in life right now to be in my life and be the best fucking dad that can be to them fucking kids. And guess what? you're not gonna like that neither, because now you're gonna feel like, hey, this motherfucker be here being a dad to my kids, but that's my kids. But they only your kids because you nutted it in me. That's the only reason why this kid's yours, because you nutted it in me. Other than that, you haven't taken care of your kids for shit. You barely even spend time with them. You know,
Carmen is popping her shit for real. Like, she's not playing. She's not playing at all. This time she's had it. I've never heard Carmen talk like this, ever.
you got a tablet. You don't see it. FaceTime work. Stop with the cap and stop playing this role on social media like I'm keeping you away from your kids. Because that's not the case, and you know this. So stop doing that. Everybody around your family, when they call want to see the kids, they see them kids. They ask for pictures, they get pictures. My mom, I never in my life had to call my mom and say, you want to talk to the kids? I never did that. My mom called and checked on the kids every single fucking day. If I don't answer this phone, she's calling CJ tablet. Now, when CJ not answering that tablet, she's calling me, making sure that kid.
It's like Carmen's mom is the only thing that she has, and he knows that, so that's why he said what he said about the mom.
It is okay. That's what family do. I'm not supposed to be calling all your people in your family to let them know your kid's good. Am I wrong? No. Because guess what? When them kids sick, I deal with them. When the kids going through them, I deal with them.
That's right.
When the kids don't have something to eat, I got to figure that shit out. When the AC not working, I got to give them some fucking AC. When Kay run out of diapers, I got to buy a diaper. When they running out of clothes, I got to update the size clothes. Like, I'm doing all this shit by myself. Ain't nobody helping me take care of my fucking kids at all. At all. But my mother, when my mom decides to take them and give me a break. And
that's a blessing that she has that, because damn. And then she also had that girl, what's her name? Princess, her friend or whatever. But it's like, man, it's sad. And he had an issue with the kids going with Princess. He didn't want them over there. He said that Carmen was starving the kids. And it was just always something. But why you don't want that girl to have a break? Because you don't want her to be able to do what she want to do. Or you don't want her to be able to date and stuff like that when you got a whole woman. You got a woman. So move along. Meanwhile, y'all over there stalking the hell out of Carmen. The fact that she really pulled out that phone and said, he said, oh, she's scamming right now. Y'all motherfuckers weak as shit. Y'all weak as shit.
Am I wrong for giving my mom the keys when I need a break? No. Especially right now. Right now, I have dealt with my mom's situation, the breakup, publicly embarrassment, the whole wide world and all they know me. My best
people don't understand. Children are a lot of work, okay? And it's like, especially when you're doing it by yourself. She's doing it alone. Like, she's doing it with nobody. So she has her mom for her backbone, or whatever the case may be. But oh yeah, we gotta get on another subject now that I'm thinking about it. But all right.
Friend passed away January. She was pregnant. The baby only had 6 months.
Oh yeah, Carmen went through a lot. So she also, her best friend passed away in January, and she was pregnant, and the baby only had 6 weeks to go. So that was the girl that she was venting to, and the shoulder that she had, and she was gone. Corey ain't showed no fucking mercy. None. He was still going and going and going on the internet.
Weeks left. I had to see my friend in a casket, dead and gone. Can't talk to my fucking friend no more. This is the friend that helped me freaking get my appetites back together. She helping me get food every day. Now she's gone. I had another person that was real as it can be, genuine, everything in my life. I pushed that away because I was rejecting it. Like, I wasn't able to get back where they wanted from me. Right. I wasn't able to be that person for them.
I think she was talking about Neek right there. This is when she's speaking about Neek, because if y'all remember, Neek will always say, she would be a good friend to Carmen, but when she needed that back, Carmen was not able to give it. And that's because she was dealing with that dumbass man
at that time, because I wasn't ready for that. Like, my mental space has not been what it needs to be until now. So that's why I don't regret going back. Everybody who said I was dumb, I was this, I was that, it's okay. I just chew all this shit up and swallow it. Because guess what? It's so many millions of women out here to go through the same same fucking shit I did. I have not done nothing new in this world that nobody have done. Nothing new. Nothing new. The only difference is right here. It's on camera. It's a public relationship. It's a public life. I have millions of followers, and y'all watching me, y'all seeing, oh, she's this, she's that. But guess what? Half of y'all commenting the same thing. Is the same girls that go to the same exact thing. And y'all allow it. Y'all go back and back and back and back and back forever many times. Y'all want until you said it's enough. Until you know your.
That's what I was just about to say. Nobody can tell you when enough is enough. You have to be able to do that. And you'll get tired one day. You know, that time will come when it's too many times for you. Shit, nobody can be like, oh, you going back too many times. You gotta deal with that shit. You gotta feel that shit. You gotta look stupid.
A reason why you ain't going back or why you really done. You know what I mean? So I do really hate that a lot of women just, judging me because of what's being put out on social media. Like I'm supposed to be perfect. I'm far from perfect. Never even try to paint a perfect picture for y'all. So I'm not going to do it now. And this is really like just the most rawness I can give you. But guess what? Before I got on this camera, I had to get myself together. Before I even thought about doing a video, what video am I going to do? How are we going to do this? Make sure I'm good first. Make sure I'm good. And my team, they had given me all the space that I needed. They don't pressure me beyond nothing. They drain with this shit too. And I do own them in a public apology to my team. That's flawed.
I think she was talking about Neek because if you go back, her and Neek, their friendship was always like rocky due to the fact that Neek would always say that Carmen would not reciprocate the energy when it came to the friendship. So I believe that's what she was talking about because she was like, I had a real friend, I had another real friend, but, XYZ. But I just feel like Corey was jealous of everybody that Carmen was around who he felt like was real, who he knew was going to, give her real advice and knew that, Neek wasn't scared of his ass. Come on now. So, people like that, he didn't want around Carmen. He wanted Carmen to be by herself so he could isolate her and do what he did to her.
Boy, that's Kat, that's everything. These are the main three people. I owe them my apology because I did lie to them. I did held things from them. I didn't communicate what I was supposed to communicate. I was sneaky about a lot of stuff. Because I had to figure myself out. I didn't want nobody to know. I didn't want nobody to feel disappointed. I didn't want to feel embarrassed to tell this to somebody's face. Like, hey, yeah, I folded. I went back. Like, I didn't even have the face to do it, to face it. So that's why I was dealing with it the way that I could. But eventually, the way that I was dealing with it made me realize this is not for you, baby. This man don't love you. This man don't love you. This man don't care about you. It's going to always be the same thing. And the same thing is we got to go live every time we got to say something. We got to make a video when something happens. We got to post our location where we just made it to a destination. He don't care for your mental health the way your partner.
And that's funny that she said it because, when she wanted to keep everything on the hush hush, he was like, hell no. And what she was saying was that he wanted to prove a point, like, oh, I got her back because of the Michi, shit was going on at that point in time. And I feel like Michi, like, I don't know. Michi's just different. But yeah, I don't know. But I didn't like what Prime said about Carmen either. He was like, oh, we already did what we did with her. It made it seem like he had sex with her. And I'm talking about Michi's cousin. He was like, yeah, we done already passed her around or something like that. But he was talking about the content, basically saying that he used Carmen for the content. But it was just like, why would y'all do that? Y'all know that girl is going through so much. And it's like, I understand that she went back to Corey. But like at the end of the day, you already know she's going through hell with that man. Like, so at the end of the day, why even play with her like that? It was so unnecessary. I swear it was.
He don't help you the way that you need help. Don't support you the way you need to support. So it's like, I know what I want and need now. Not necessarily saying that, oh, tomorrow you're going to see me in a relationship. Because that's not the case. Anything that I have going on with relationship wise or my love life, that is not gonna be public until I feel like I'm ready for it. Everything else is not gonna be secret or anything, but it's private. I'm a private girl, and I realize that it's not that I lie to y'all. I'm keeping shit away from y'all. It's just that it's private life, and I'm learning that just because I'm a content creator, that doesn't mean I gotta tell you from A to C. That doesn't mean I have to go into details about everything. But sometimes the time that I have done it, it's out of frustration, it's out of hurt, it's out of just trying to prove a point that like this is not who I am. Like I'm far from that. You know what I mean? And if I feel like if I wasn't such an amazing person, God would not bless me the way He do. God won't give me this motivation back in me, like Carmen, get back on your feet and do this shit. Like, you know, like I have struggled a lot with depression. I had just want to kill my fucking self at times. I smoked it a lot. I drink a lot, and that smoking and drinking came from my relationship.
Shout out to Jamie for that cash app. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. That's sad. That I hate to hear when women talk like that. I do. Like I hate to hear that. And I remember him saying that she was smoking a lot and she wasn't doing this and she wasn't doing that. But it was like, Corey, like you are the reason why I hate men like that. Like, oh, she insecure, but you the reason why she insecure. Like, come on now. Like, stop playing. And I remember when she was pregnant with I think their first son, and she said he wanted to have a open relationship. He wanted to bring women into their bedroom while she was pregnant. Yeah, the fuck. All right. He know who he could play that shit with. He felt like Carmen was like a pushover because she was a sweet girl and she wouldn't leave. He know who to do that shit with.
Came from dealing with shit in my relationship. How am I supposed to take? I'm 7-8 months pregnant, and your partner, your husband, want an open relationship. Your husband want bitches in the house. Your husband want girls in and out of the house with bikini on. Your husband want threesomes. Your husband want foursome. Your husband want to wake up with a different bitch in the bed whenever he wants to. How am I not? Yeah, okay. How can I not deal with depression? How can I not feel?
Corey S would have been knocked in between the goddamn washer and dryer. I'd have knocked his ass all around that goddamn house. Please. Like, he know what he doing. He knew who he could play with. Because I remember watching, like, I never watched their pranks like that. I never was into the prank thing. I hated it. But when they started just doing regular content, like regular vlogs, and then one day I seen her on a vlog of him cheating on her, and she was pregnant, and she was crying, and it was just a lot. And that's what made me start watching her.
Capable enough to work. How all my focus and all this right here is going to my relationship to one person, and in the mix of dealing with my person, I got to deal with two little ones still. So everything else is fuck it. I'm gonna get to that later, but I'm gonna get to that later. Time is passing by. I'm getting older, and I'm forgetting about myself. I'm putting everybody else before me, but Carmen just the very last person. That's fucked up. I can't do that no more. I did it, done it. I know what it's like, and a person can never sit here and say, "Oh, bitch, didn't try." Because I tried in my all, yeah, my all. It didn't work. And now I'm still hurt. I am healing. I have a lot of anger inside of me. I have a lot of shit that I don't speak about. But guess what? I feel stronger than ever. I feel like can nobody break me now. Like, you done said what you had to say already publicly. You already done, like, said the most unbelievable shit. I never thought that shit would have been out there like that. You know what I mean? So from that, that's where all my strength came. And now it's like, you know what?
And he don't get that. The more you dog her, the more raunchier you get. So the first time, remember, he was like, oh, she's an immigrant. She's this, she's that. This was the first time. She went back. Okay, cool. Now this time, she come out with a song. You so mad and bitter, you go leak some nudes. Why would you do that? Because you mad and bitter.
Case is closed. It's closed. It's just me and my kids like it's been for months. Just being there, it didn't change nothing, guys. I didn't go home and left my space to be back. I didn't do that. I just went there to get my answers. The answers that Carmen needed. I needed to be back in those shoes to know what it feels like. And those shoes made me stronger. Made me stronger now to where I believe that I can make anything happen for myself. And I'm gonna make it happen for myself. I don't
Yeah.
need no man. And can nobody
Right.
tell me that I'm this worst, bad, fucking fucked up ass person. Cause I'm not, you know? So moving forward, I'm not gonna speak on this person no more. I'm not mentioning nothing that has to do with 2016 all the way to 2023. I'm not speaking on it no more. I'm not speaking about where was your last relationship? Like, I no. If you want to do interviews, podcast, do not mention my ex, and we good, we cool. Other than that, like, I will respectfully get up and walk away, because this is something I just don't want to keep talking about. This is something that it's irrelevant now. It's irrelevant. It's past. Like, yesterday's the past. Like, I don't want to deal with that. That only puts me in the dark ass phase where I put myself in a hole where I don't see the light. Like, I just want to, don't be here. Like, I just want to say, fuck this shit. Mom, take care of my kids. Like, I'm out. I don't give a fuck about this.
No.
I don't want to be in that space no more. That space is dangerous. Dangerous. I've been to my worst thoughts ever, y'all. And it's not sweet. So now it's more about me moving forward, showing y'all like who I really am and who I have been all this year. I was just under a wing the whole time. But now I'm able to be this free woman.
The devil had a hold on her. That's all that was. And now she, you know, she's free. That's all.
And really be here for all these other girls that are silenced. All these girls that went through the same shit and don't know how to speak about it. I'm here for you. I will be your voice and I will speak up for you. But moving forward, guys, please do not bring anything up that has to do with my past, with my ex. I'm done with this conversation. I'm done with that past. Moving forward, I'm moving in a way, in a direction that is good for me and my kids, for my mental health. It's just for me. It's all about Carmen. We back to all about Carmen. This is supposed to be, guys, like, right now, all I'm doing is protecting my peace, protecting what I'm building, because what I'm building is taking a lot out of me to feel peace, to feel fresh air, to be like, I can breathe and don't worry about nothing today.
I know she's so happy. She got her own place, her kids. She ain't got to worry about him. She ain't got to worry about what he doing and who he doing it with. You let that other girl stress about that. Like, let that man be. Do not go back, Carmen. Please don't go back. I feel like if you go back, it's only going to get worse. Like, the beatings is only going to get worse. Like, that man, he going to want to see you up out of here, away from your kids. Like, please. He's the jealous type of man. You can tell he's jealous of her. You can tell he hates the fact that she got her power back. And now all he's trying to do is continue to dim her light. If she goes back, he's definitely going to dim it even more. Or, like, that shit could get so dangerous for her. I'm scared for her if she does go back. But I pray she doesn't. Because she looks so happy and refreshed. Look at her face. Just look at this shit.
I can breathe and just know that, like, you still spilling the same shit. Like,
Okay.
Move on. Like,
yeah, Carmen. Yeah.
Let it go. Let it go. Accept what it is. And just pray to God that he put you in your kids' life at the right time. Because it's a reason why you're not in none of your 3 kids' life. And a phone call to your kids, that's nothing. That's nothing. Okay? And moving forward, if you're going to speak about me again, please.
And you know what? I hope that the siblings can see one another. You know, Carmen and that other the other girl, they can link up and let the brothers spend time together and stuff. That would be nice. That's cute.
Speak about me the right way and give me my credit. Give me my credit. Give me my credit. Because if not, I can put all these people back here and they'll all give me my credit. And you just like, you're not the victim in this situation. You're really not. But if you want to be, go ahead. Let's see how long that lasts. Other than that, like, there's nothing else I can say to you or to anybody that has anything to do with this situation. I'm done with it. I'm drained with this situation. Don't want to talk about it. Don't want to drain myself to even mention anything about this. I'm done. It's over. And now it's time to move on. All about Carmen. And I apologize to all my supporters that felt disappointed. You know, I'm sorry for disappointing y'all, but this is real life, y'all. I had to go through this.
Yeah, it's not because you know he got the first little boy. He got I think her son name is CJ. the first little boy name is Aiden. Then you got CJ, which is Carmen's son, and then you got Carmen's other baby boy. So you got 3 kids.
It's my own to learn. Don't tell me that shit hot and don't expect me to touch it. I want to know how hot it is. And that's just a human thing, you know? But before I walk out, I'm leaving it all here. I'm done with this conversation. I'm done with this topic. I did what I did because I had to. Now I'm done with it. Time to move on and time to bring y'all what I need to bring to y'all because it's a lot that I'm cooking. And y'all need to see that. Enough of this bullshit. Enough of the negativity. Enough of the draining situation. Enough of this. Like, if this person gonna forever talk about me, well, goddamn, so be it. Because if I was a bad person that did the worst to you, you would not even mention me this much. You would not. You can't. You know who Carmen was, and y'all know who Carmen is. You know what I mean? So with that being said, y'all.
Nah, pop your shit, Carmen. Pop your motherfucking shit because she not lying. Every time he goes on live, who does he talk about? He talks about Carmen. You go on these rants. Now you got a girlfriend. You got this girl talking about, oh no, you ain't doing that on live. You gonna do it in court. Stay out of his fucking ear. You don't know what the fuck you could be getting him into. You telling him and boosting him up. Oh, you going to court whole time. He fucking himself over. Whole time because he's telling you one thing and you don't even know what's really going on. So I advise you, just like he got shit in his phone, I'm pretty sure she got shit in hers too. So it's really like, girl, stay out of it before you get your man in some bullshit. That's what's gonna happen. Let me see. The last video I saw, Corey had moved down south somewhere. Yeah, I think he had moved and he moved back. They say he had moved to Miami, but he got evicted and then he came back somewhere and then went somewhere. I don't fucking know. The nigga can go to hell all I care. I don't know. Corey just, he's scum. Just like y'all remember when that girl was saying she was pregnant by Corey, he was going down there messing with her, doing the do. Come to find out she didn't have a baby by him, but I mean the fact that she thought she was pregnant or she thought that was his baby, that's crazy. Like, you just doing anything out here and you just don't give a fuck. You got Carmen out here just looking crazy, and I'm just glad she checked the fuck out. That's it. But all right, so I'm about to get up off of here. Cause again, we out this thing. I'll see y'all tomorrow.